The essence of spiritual practice is to transmute earthly energy, which comes from our lower nature, to higher vibrations and ascend to altered states of consciousness. When we are in these states of mind, we pick up on subtle cosmic signals from higher dimensions that give us our life's purpose, which is to balance order and chaos in our immediate reality. Welcome back to More Than a Label. In this video, we explore how mystical practices open a gateway to a more fulfilling life. We talk about some insight from Alchemy, Carl Jung's Individuation, and Gurdjieff's fourth way to unleash your inner genius. Alchemy is, essentially, a very cryptic and allegorical way to transmit this knowledge of working miracles from within. However, it's hidden in a cryptic code to hide it from being corrupted by ignorant people. At its essence, alchemy is a spiritual practice, a very delicate one that requires devotion. And it's not about turning base metals into gold or any of that. Science, which is the offspring of alchemy, can do that. And it's an energy-costly process that no one needs. Alchemy is about transmuting other types of base metals, spiritual ones that can be observed by the minds of the alchemists. They go through inner workings to turn that base metal into spiritual gold, which is consciousness between the duality of inside and outside. In its esoteric form, alchemy serves as a vehicle for inner transformation, wherein the alchemist undergoes a profound metamorphosis of consciousness. Through a series of symbolic operations, alchemist navigates the depths of the psyche, confronting inner demons and unlocking hidden potentials. Each stage of the alchemical process corresponds to a phase of spiritual evolution, leading the practitioner towards the realization of their true nature. The alchemical journey is one of challenges and trials, requiring unwavering dedication and perseverance. The alchemist must confront their own limitations and fears, transcending the egoic mind to attain higher states of awareness. It is a path of self-discovery and self-mastery, wherein the alchemist delves into the depths of their being to perfect the philosopher's stone, the catalyst for spiritual enlightenment. Central to the alchemical quest is the concept of a union, symbolized by the marriage of opposites, the integration of the masculine and feminine, the conscious and unconscious, the material and spiritual. Through the reconciliation of polarities, the alchemist achieves a state of inner harmony and wholeness, transcending the dualities of existence. At its core, alchemy is a sacred art, a spiritual discipline that holds the keys to unlocking the mysteries of the universe. It is a timeless tradition that transcends cultural boundaries and speaks to the universal longing for spiritual fulfillment. In the words of the alchemist Paracelsus, alchemy is the art of transformation, both of substances and of souls. The human psyche is a vibrant dance of desires, some raw and primal. Sublimation and individuation, two psychological concepts, offer a fascinating framework for understanding how we can transform these desires, particularly sexual energy, into creative expression and personal growth. Sublimation, a concept introduced by Sigmund Freud, proposes that our basic instincts, especially sexual urges, can be redirected into socially acceptable and often creative activities. Instead of acting directly on these desires, we channel them into pursuits that allow for self-expression. This can take the form of artistic endeavors like painting, sculpting, or composing music. It can also manifest in intellectual pursuits, scientific exploration, or even physical activities like dance or sports. Individuation, a concept developed by Carl Jung, focuses on the process of becoming a whole and authentic self. It involves integrating various aspects of the psyche, including our desires, and the parts we may try to hide, often referred to as the shadow self. In the context of sublimation, individuation emphasizes using self-expression as a tool for personal growth. By channeling sexual energy into creative outlets, we delve into our inner landscape, grapple with emotions, and ultimately become more self-aware and self-satisfied. When working together, sublimation and individuation become a powerful alchemy. They allow us to express ourselves authentically while transforming potentially disruptive desires into something positive. This fosters personal growth and contributes to a well-rounded, integrated self. Imagine a sculptor channeling raw passion into the perfect curve of a statue, or a writer weaving their deepest emotions into a captivating novel. This is the power of transforming desire into self-expression. Gurdjieff's fourth way stands out as a holistic approach to self-development and inner transformation. Founded by the enigmatic mystic George Gurdjieff, the fourth way synthesizes elements of ancient wisdom traditions with modern psychological insights, offering a practical methodology for spiritual evolution amidst the challenges of contemporary life. He once said, "Without self-knowledge, without understanding the working and functions of his machine, man cannot be free. He cannot govern himself, and he will always remain a slave." Central to the fourth way is the concept of self-observation, wherein we cultivate a heightened awareness of our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors in everyday life. Through rigorous self-observation, practitioners develop the capacity for impartial self-reflection, transcending habitual patterns and unconscious conditioning. This process of self-awareness lays the foundation for inner growth and transformation. This allows us to break free from mechanical reactions and embody a state of conscious presence. In addition to self-observation, the fourth way emphasizes the importance of conscious labor and intentional suffering as catalysts for inner alchemy. Conscious labor entails the deliberate effort to engage in activities with full presence and intentionality, thereby harnessing the transformative power inherent in every moment. Similarly, intentional suffering involves willingly confronting discomfort, challenges, and limitations as opportunities for spiritual growth and self-mastery. In the holistic approach of Gurdjieff's fourth way, bodily exercises, mantras, postures, and movements play pivotal roles in facilitating self-development and inner transformation. These practices are integral components of the methodology crafted by George Gurdjieff, merging ancient wisdom with modern psychological insights to navigate the complexities of contemporary life. Through bodily exercises like the Gurdjieff movements, practitioners engage in deliberate movements designed to harmonize body, mind, and spirit, fostering a deeper connection to oneself and the cosmos. Similarly, mantras serve as potent tools with the fourth way tradition, aiding practitioners in focusing their minds and attuning to higher states of consciousness. Whether through the repetition of sacred phrases or the recitation of affirmations, mantras act as vehicles for transcending the chatter of the mind and assessing deeper levels of awareness. Furthermore, postures and movements hold significance in the fourth way methodology, serving as outward expressions of inner states of being. Through conscious observation of bodily sensations and movements, practitioners gain insight into their habitual patterns and unconscious conditioning, laying the groundwork for profound inner growth and transformation. Through the synthesis of self-observation, conscious labor, bodily exercises, mantras, postures, and movements, practitioners of the fourth way embark on a journey of inner alchemy and self-realization, awakening to their true nature, and embodying the principles of spiritual enlightenment. When it comes to modern spiritual philosophy, particularly within the framework of Thelema, the maxim, "Do what thou wilt," shall be the whole of the law, carries profound significance for us. Rooted in the principles of individual sovereignty and authenticity, this statement serves as a guiding principle for our journey of self-discovery and spiritual fulfillment. This idea is already very prevalent, especially in the US and the Western world, which makes it easily misconceived. Contrary to common misconceptions, "do what thou wilt" does not advocate for hedonism or selfishness. Instead, it invites us to align our actions with our true inner calling or purpose. It emphasizes the importance of listening to our inner voice and following the path that resonates most deeply with our authentic selves. Central to the philosophy of Thelema is the concept of love under will. This principle asserts that genuine love arises naturally when we are aligned with our true will. It emphasizes the importance of acting from a place of authenticity and integrity, both towards ourselves and others. By following the dictates of our inner truth, we not only honor our own sovereignty, but also contribute to the greater harmony and well-being of the world around us. In the age of Aquarius, characterized by themes of innovation, individualism, and spiritual awakening, the message of "do what thou wilt" takes on added significance for us. It reflects a shift away from dogma and external authority towards personal autonomy and self-expression. In this context, we are encouraged to explore our unique gifts, talents, and passions, and to pursue our life's purpose with courage and conviction. The Hermetic maxim states that, "As above, so below, as within, so without." The true power of realizing the power of this maxim lies in understanding that our reality right now is a manifestation of something that's also taking place at a higher level, the mental plane. Our microcosm becomes our inner laboratory where we change our external reality from within. However, it's a subtle practice that takes a lot of willpower, discipline, and goodwill. And since here we are, let's just hope to find the willpower and goodwill to discipline ourselves. Goodwill is very important because only a pure heart can receive the full benefit of such power that comes from working miracles from our inner laboratories. We hope you found value in this video and assisted you on transforming yourself and unleashing your inner alchemist. Subscribe for future updates. Peace to all.